My dear students, I welcome you all and for today's lecture. Wishing you the best of the time, whichever time you are watching this lecture. We are solving surface area volume and exercise 13.6. This is what we are solving. And as I told you that now we are dealing most of the times with volumes of the figures, and we have finished with volume of cuboids, volume of cube. And now I think the vessels that we are going to face are all cylindrical vessels. I have told the volume of cylinder is equal to pi r square h. This is the volume of cylinder, formula for volume of cylinder. Now we start with the question number 1. The circumference of the base of the cylinder, whatever is the base of the cylinder, the circumference of the base of the cylinder, we know that circumference actually is equal to 2 pi r is equal to 132 centimeter and its height is 25 centimeter. How many liters of water it can hold? Now when it comes to centimeter, so we know that 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liters. Now here centimeter is actually lesser than liter. It is going to be 1000 centimeter cube is equal to 1 liter. Okay, it is like this: 1 meter cube is equal to 1 liter and 1 liter is equal to 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liter is equal to 1000 liter and 1 liter is equal to 1000 centimeter cube. Meter cube is bigger than liter and liter is bigger than centimeter. That is the relationship that you have to understand. How many liters of water it can hold? So when it comes to this, first we will require to find. Now here they have told cylindrical vessel. When I talk about cylindrical vessel, they have given circumference. C is equal to how much? 132 centimeter. This is given. Height is given 25 centimeters. So we require to find R. To find R, what we will require to do is that circumference of circular base. Basically it is a circular base. Formula for that is 2 pi r. Circumference, this is what circumference is given to us, that is equal to 132 is equal to 2 into 22 upon 7 into r. So this comes over here into 7 upon 22 and 2 also will go and divide over here. 11 2s are 11 1s are 11 2s are 2 6 are 2 3s are, therefore r is equal to 3 7s are 21 centimeter. So like this we have got the value of R, which is equal to 21 centimeter. Okay, and H is equal to 25 centimeter, we know. Now volume of cylinder, pi r square h. Therefore volume of cylindrical vessel is still equal to pi r square h. This volume we have to find. Pi is still 22 upon 7, r is 21 into 21 into h is 25. 7 3s are, this I multiply 22 into 3 will give me 66 into 21 into 25. Okay, so this is going to be my multiplication that I have to do. So 66 into 21, 21 into 66, 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 6 8 3, 1386 into 25. 5 6 are 30, 5 8s are 40 plus 3, 43, 5 3s are 15 plus 4, 19, 5 1s are 5, 6. 2 6 are 12, 2 8s are 16, 17, 2 3s are 6, 7, 2 1s are 2. 0 5, this will give you 16, 14, 3 4, 650. This is equal to 34650. Volume is centimeter cube. This is volume is equal to 34650 centimeter cube. Water that the vessel can hold is equal to 34650 centimeter cube. Now, as I have told you, now we have got the relation. See, try to understand liter and centimeter cube. We know that 1 liter is equal to 1000 centimeter cube, and we have got this 34650. 34650 centimeter cube is equal to what? If I cross multiply this, 34650 is equal to 1000 into x. This 1000 will go from there and come and divide over here. I will write this 34650 upon 1000. 0 से 0 मर गया, 2 decimal places, 34.65 liters. Like this has got converted into liters. Okay. So with this we have finished question number 1, and now we proceed to solve question number 2. Question number 2. Okay. The inner diameter of a cylindrical wooden pipe is 24 centimeter and its outer diameter is 28 centimeter. Now we have to consider the quite a thickness. I will purposely make this quite thick. The inner diameter means inner diameter is this R1 will give you inner diameter 24 centimeter, so R1 will be 12 centimeter. Try to understand this. And its outer diameter is 28 centimeter. Outer diameter means from here till here. This is R2. Outer diameter they are telling is how much? 28 centimeter. So it will be 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. 14 centimeter will be the outer radius. Okay. The length of the pipe is 35 centimeter. Whatever is this pipe, I have purposely drawn it very huge because for you to understand the thickness and all. Length of the pipe they are telling is 35 centimeter. Find the mass of the pipe. Now when I have to find the mass of the pipe, I will have to actually find, this is one technique you have to understand. I will have to find the amount of the metal that is there in this, and to find the amount of this metal which is sitting in this area, what I will have to do is that there are 2 cylinders involved now. The outer cylinder, the cylinder with the bigger diameter will come here. This, if I will find, I am finding this much area, then I will find the volume of the inner cylindrical surface will be this, and I will subtract them. When I subtract the 2, means from outer volume I am removing this inner volume. When I do this, when from the outer volume I remove the inner volume, automatically what remains is this, which is the area over here, and that will give me the amount of metal present in the pipe, and from that I should be able to find the mass of the pipe. Okay, so there are 2 cylindrical pipes. So here I will tell cylindrical pipe with inner surface. This is inner surface. Okay, this inner surface R1 is equal to 12 centimeter. Now H is going to be same for both, so I will not write H1 and H2, I will just write H. Okay, and cylindrical pipe with outer surface. Here I get, actually I should have written over here, D1 is equal to 24 centimeter. Okay, this I should have written. So D2 is equal to 28 centimeter, R2 is equal to 14 centimeter. I hope I have written all the figures right. 24 and 28. 24, half of that will be 12, 28, half of that will be 14. Okay, that will be the case, and h is still equal to 35 centimeter. Fine. So now what I have to do, I have to find the volume of this. Volume of cylinder. By formula, the volume of cylinder is equal to pi r square h. Therefore, volume of cylindrical pipe with inner surface is equal to pi r1 square h. Okay, then I will write volume of cylindrical pipe with outer surface, means this bigger one I am talking about, that is equal to pi, because the radius over there is r2 square h. So you try to understand, in place of radius I am writing the radius of that cylinder. Radius of inner cylinder is r1, that's why I am writing r1 square. Radius of outer cylinder I have taken r2, that's why I am writing r2 square. But h is going to be same because it is the same height whether it is the inner cylinder or whether it is the outer cylinder. That's why I am writing h over there. And now to find the amount of metal in pipe is equal to what? Volume of, remember, cylindrical pipe with outer surface. You see, remember, that is going to be the bigger surface, minus volume of cylindrical pipe with inner surface. As I have told you, I have to subtract the two volumes. The outer volume, which is bigger, minus the inner volume, which is smaller. That will be equal to, now here I can write this is 1 and this is 2. 1 minus 2. 1 is what? Pi r1 square h. No, r2 square. 2 minus 1, my dear. 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1. Pi r2 square h minus pi r1 square h. Pi r1 square h. Okay. This minus this. Pi r2 square h minus pi r1 square h. So pi and h will go common factor from here and here. They will go out common factor. I will get r2 square minus r1 square. Pi will be what? And h also is gone out, sorry. 22 upon 7. H is also gone out. H is 35. R2 is 14 square. R1 is 12 square. This makes, actually this is really very easy. See, try to understand. Pi and h will go out. When pi and h has gone out common factor, what stays over here is only r2 square minus what stays over here is r1 square. This makes calculation very easy. 7 5 5 2s are 10, 5 2s are 10, 11. And here if you want, you can solve this 14 square minus 12 square, or what you can do is that a square minus b square. We know a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. We have done that in algebra. Okay, a plus b, a minus b, it's the identity of this, a square minus b square. So this is a square, this is b square. 14 plus 12 into 14 minus 12. Try to do this, my dear students. It really makes the calculation very easy. Why? Because this will become definitely a bigger figure. 14 plus 12 will become 26, but this will become very small. 14 minus 12 will be only 2. If you multiply this, you will get, I will multiply this and this, 220 into 20. This is the only one multiplication that you have to do. Otherwise, these all calculations were very easy. 220 into 26. 6 zeros are 0, 6 2s are 12, 6 2s are 12, 13. 2 zeros are 0, 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4. This will give me 5720. Okay, so this is the centimeter cube. Remember, this is the volume of metal, amount of metal in pipe, 5720 centimeter cube. Therefore, mass will be equal to what? Mass of pipe will be equal to what? I have got this 5720 centimeter cube, 5720 into, and they have given in question 1 centimeter cube has 0.6 grams, so this will be equal to multiplied by 0.6. So again I'll do the same thing. I'll multiply first. 6 zeros are 0, 6 twos are 12, 6 sevens are 42 plus 1 43, 6 fives are 30 plus 4 34. One decimal place over here, this will get that one decimal place, and that will be equal to 3432 grams. You can write this answer in grams if they have asked you to write in grams. Okay, that's all. Otherwise, if you want to write in kilograms, it will be divided by 3, divided by 1000, 3.432 kg. Anything. Or you can stop over here, no problem, my dear students. Okay. So in this way, we have finished question number 2. And now we proceed to solve question number 3. Question number 3, they are telling a soft drink is available in 2 packs. A tin can with a rectangular base. So try to understand that there is one tin can which is rectangular in base, like this, something of like that. Tin can. Okay, something of this sort. Fine. Of length 5 centimeter, breadth width 4 centimeter, and height equal to 15 centimeter. A plastic cylinder with circular base. Now this is one more can, but this is cylindrical can. You must have seen this type of containers which we use for drinking. Fruity is normally coming in this type of container. Pepsi comes in this type of container. Okay. Then a plastic cylinder with circular base is equal to diameter 7 centimeter. So radius will be definitely 3.5 centimeter. Fine. Height 10 centimeter. Now we will have to take 2 heights because there are 2 heights. Which container has greater capacity and by how much? So it is very simple, my dear student. We have to find the volume of this, which is by length into breadth into height, and we have to find volume of this, which is pi r square h, and see which volume is greater. And after that, whichever the volume is greater, we have to subtract smaller volume from the greater volume, and that will be that the quantity by which it is greater. So we will start over here. Cylindrical, no, not cylindrical. It's always like this. Cuboidal tin. Length is equal to 5 centimeter. Breadth is equal to 4 centimeter. H1 is equal to 15 centimeter. This is what they have given, right? Volume of cylinder is equal to length into breadth into height. Therefore, volume of cylindrical tin will be equal to length is 5, breadth is 4, height is 15. 5 4s are 20. So 20 into 15 will be 300 centimeter cube. Therefore, which container, the capacity of cuboidal, array not cylindrical, array baba, this is cuboidal. Capacity of cuboidal tin will be equal to 300 centimeter cube. Now we will come to cylindrical tin. Diameter they have given is equal to 7 centimeter. Therefore, radius is equal to 3.5 centimeter. Fine. H is equal to 10 centimeter. So, volume of cylinder is equal to pi r square h. This is the volume. Therefore, volume of cylindrical tin that we are going to use is equal to pi r square h2. That will be equal to 22 upon 7 r square. R is equal to 3.5 into 3.5. H is equal to 10. So This will give me what? 22 into 10 if I do. So this will give me 220. Okay, 7 0.5 will give me this into 3.5 into 0.5. Now if I go to multiply this, 220 into 35, 500, 5 2s are 10, 5 2s are 10, 11, 300, 6, 6, this will give me 77600. Fine, so this I have multiplied, one decimal place I will give purposely so that this gets out. 770 into 5, 5 zeros are 0, 5 sevens are 35, 5 sevens are 35, 3 zeros are 38, 3850, one decimal place, this is gone, that is 385 centimeter cube. This is the capacity of cylindrical tin is equal to 385 centimeter cube. So who is higher? So from 1 and 2, we find capacity of cylindrical tin is greater than capacity of cuboidal tin, and we will multiply, we will subtract 385 minus 300 is equal to 85 centimeter cube. It is greater by 85 centimeter cube. So this is all, my dear friends. Now let's go to question number 4. Question number 4. Okay, fine. So here, if the lateral surface area of a cylinder is 94.2 centimeter square, so cylinder they have given, lateral surface area means curved surface area. So for a cylinder, they have given lateral surface area is equal to 94.2 centimeter square and height is equal to 5 centimeter. Find the radius of its base. Radius of its base means, actually I can see lateral surface area of a cylinder means curved surface area of a cylinder. By formula, curved surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi RH. Curved surface area they have given. H also we know, so we can easily find R. Okay, so that we can find R very easily, and volume, but here pi is equal to 3.14 we have to take, that we have to remember. So here lateral surface area of cylinder is equal to 2 pi RH. The lateral surface area of cylinder is 94.2, 2 into 3.14. R is we have to find, H is 5. So 94.2 upon 2 into 3.14 into 5 is going to be equal to R. So now I will purposely first take care of the decimals because I somehow feel this will remove 2 decimal places, so 100 in the numerator. This will remove 1 decimal places, so 10 in the denominator. This will get cancelled. This will divide by 2. 2 4s are 8. 2 7s are 14. 2 1s are 2. Okay. Okay. This is different. 94.2. This should have come. 2 4s are 8. 2 7s are 14. 2 1s are 2. 471 into 2. That will again give. This will again divide. 2 1s are 2. 5s are 10. 7s are. Now if this divide 3 7s are 21. 3 4s are 3 5s are 15. 16 17. Yes. That's what I was wondering. This will be multiplying by 3. 3 sevens are 21, 3 5 are 15, 16, 17, 3 ones are 3, 4, yes. So R you will get is equal to 3 centimeter. Go through this calculation again, my dear students. Okay, if I do it again for you all people, 942 into 100. I hope you at least understood how actually I removed the decimal places. To remove this decimal place which is in the numerator, I put 110 in the denominator. To remove this decimal places, 2 decimal places in the denominator, I put 2 zeros in the numerator, opposite side. Then 1 0 cancel, 1 0 cancel. So we can easily see, actually I was wondering that this should have got divided and come to 314. So that's why I purposely divided this. This become 2 4s are 8, 2 7s are 14, 2 1s are 2. But this was not coming anywhere closer also. Then I purposely divided whatever was possible, and this also I divided. 2 1s are 2, 1 comes, 2 5s are 10, 2 7s are 14. And then this I saw 7 is there and 1 I require. That's why I multiplied this with 3. 3 7s are 21, 3 5s are 15, 16, 7, and it was coming. So this is how the calculation was done over here. Okay, my dear students, and now I proceed. R is equal to 33 centimeter. So that's why I got radius of base is equal to 3 centimeter. This is how I got that. And now I go forward for volume. Now volume of cylinder is equal to pi r square h. Therefore volume is equal to pi, I have to take 3.14, r is going to be 3 into 3, h is 5. This is, I have to only multiply, 3 3s are 9, 5s are 45, 3.14 into 45. So if I multiply this, what do I get? 314 into 45. 5 4s are 25, and the 5 6 7, 5 3s are 15, 4 4s are 16, 4 1s are 4, 5, 4 3s are 12, 0 1, 1 4 1 3 0. There are 2 decimal places over here. This can go 141.3. I will get 141.3 centimeter cube is the volume of cylinder, my dear student. So with this I have got solved the 4th question. 4 more questions are remaining, my dear students, for this exercise. Let us see how much we are able to complete. Okay, so now let's move forward, going for question number 5. And I go to solve question number 5. It costs rupees 2,200 to paint the inner curved surface of a cylindrical vessel which is 10 meter deep. That means height is equal to 10 meter. Okay, fine. If the cost of painting is at the rate of 20 meter per square, fine. Okay, see here, this is now ulta what we are going. Inner curved surface area of the vessel. See, when it comes to vessel, they have given cost of painting the inner curved surface area, only the curved surface area of a cylindrical vessel. Curved surface area, fine. Cost of painting is rupees 2,200. Now curved surface area means only this we are going to paint. Nothing base, nothing, no base we are going to paint and not the Dakkan also. Okay, this is, and rate of painting is what? Rupees 20 per meter square. See, try to understand. Again, I will do the same thing. Here, rupees and then meter square. 20 per meter square means 1 meter square per 1 meter square. And they have taken total money is going to be 2,200. At that time, what was the area used? Therefore, 20 into x will be equal to 2,200. This method is going to help you in any way. If you master this method, then you will not have any confusion, my dear students. So you will get the curved surface area. Rate of painting, therefore, the curved surface area painted, which we have considered x over here. This is the curved surface area painted. X is equal to, this 20 will go and divide over there, 2200 upon 20. This 0 is gone. 210, that is 110 meter square is going to be the curved surface area of the cylindrical vessel. Therefore, curved surface area of cylindrical vessel is equal to 110 meter square. Fine. This is inner curved surface area we have got. Then they are asking radius of the base. Now we know curved surface area of cylinder is actually 2 pi r h. Curved surface area they have given 110, 2 into 22 upon 7. R we have to find, h is equal to 10. So we bring everything over here. Whatever is in the denominator will go and sit in the numerator. Whatever is in the numerator will go and sit in the denominator. Fine. Now I remove this 11 2s are. So 7 upon 4 is equal to radius. That is going to be 4 1s are 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 7s are 28, 1.75. So R is equal to 1.75 meter. So we have got radius capacity of the vessel is basically is nothing but the volume of cylinder is equal to pi r square h. Therefore, volume of 22 upon 7, R is 1.75 into 1.75 into H is 10. So, what 7 to the 14, 15, 16, yes, this is going to divide. I can use that 220 into 1.75 into 1.75 upon 7. This will give me what? 220 into 0.25 into 1.75. This will get multiplication done. 220 into 0.25. We can actually do one more thing. It's okay, you can do in any way. I'll rather multiply this. 220 into 25. 5 zeros are 0, 5 2s are 10, 5 2s are 10, 11. 2 0 0, 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4. This gives me what? 0 0 5 5. This is done. Then 5 5 0 0 175. 5 0 0 5 0 0 5 5 are 25, 5 5 are 25, 26, 27. 7 0 0 7 0 0 7 5 are 35, 7 5 are 35, 36, 37, 38. 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 5 are 5, 1 5 are 5, 0 0 5 7 8 9 10 11 12, 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16, 8 9 9 6 2 5 0 0. Then I have got 2 decimal places over here, 2 decimal places over here, so 4 decimal places. 96.25, 96.25 meter cube. This is the volume of the cylinder, my dear students. Okay, I hope you all have got this. Not at all difficult. You just have to substitute the values and solve. But definitely the first part was going in the reverse fashion. Then now coming to the question number 6. The capacity of the closed cylindrical vessel. Closed cylindrical vessel means basically it is going to be closed, means it has got Dakkan over there and everything over there. Okay. The capacity of the closed cylindrical vessel is equal to of height 1 meter, closed cylindrical vessel of height 1 meter is 15.4 liters. 15.4 liters. So now here closed cylinder capacity means volume they have given. Volume of cylindrical vessel is equal to 15.4 liters. That's what they have given. Height is equal to 1 meter. So of course we will have to convert this to meter cube. How many square meters of metal sheet would be needed to make it? So how many square meters of, see basically now to make understand how many square meters of the metal sheet were needed, we will require to find the total surface area, because it is a closed cylindrical vessel. That's all. So now here we will again convert this volume of cylindrical vessel is equal to how much? 15.4 liters. 15.4 liters, we have to convert them into meter cube because this is in meter. So liter is smaller. So actually speaking, if you can understand, 15.4 upon 1000 will become meter cube. If you don't have that, whether to divide, whether to multiply, is a confusion. So we know that, but how? Now you should, because this is not given in the question, meter cube and liters. You should remember 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liter. This you should know because this is not given in the question now. And you have got 15.4 liters. So this is 15.4 x. Multiply this will become, and this also will multiply, this will become 15.4 into is equal to 15.4 into 1 will be 15.4 is equal to x into 1000. This 1000 will come over here. That's why I wrote 15.4 into 1000. So volume of cylindrical vessel, we will get it as 0.0154. 3 decimal places, 1, 2, 3 meter cube. So we have got the volume of cylindrical vessel in meter cube, and volume of cylindrical vessel is nothing but the capacity of the cylindrical vessel. That is equal to what? Capacity of the cylindrical vessel will be actually the volume. The volume of cylinder, formula for volume of cylinder is pi r square h. This is the capacity is equal to, I will get 0.0154 is equal to 22 upon 7 r square into h is 1. So what I will get over here is 0.0154 into this 7 will go and multiply upon 22 will be actually r square. I will 154 into 7 upon 22. These are decimal 1, 2, 3, 4 decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now if I proceed, 11 2s are 11, 1s are 4s are 2, 7s are. So what I get over here is 49 upon 1000 is equal to r square. Therefore r is equal to what? Find the square root of this 7. Find the square root of this will be 100. That will be 0.07 meters. Therefore radius is equal to 0.07 meter. Okay, and from this radius now we will find the total surface area, because total surface area, see this is the cylinder. The cylinder has got the base also and has got the lid also, and plus the metal is sitting over the closed cylinder it is. So therefore now the metal sheet required to make the cylindrical vessel is equal to total surface area of cylinder, and total surface area of cylinder will be equal to what? Total surface area is 2 pi r into r plus h. 2 into 22 upon 7 into r is what? 0.07. 0.07 plus h is 1. So what do we get over here? 2 into 22 into 0.01. into this will be 1.07. Okay, so this if I go to multiply 44 into 1 will be 44, but then this has got two decimal places, so decimal will be over here, into 1.07. So if I go to multiply this 107 into 44, 4 7s are 28, 4 1s are 4, again here I'll get 4 2 8, 8 10 4 5 6 7, 4 7 0 8. This multiplication will give me this, but there are 4 decimal, 2 over here, 2 over here, so 4 decimal places will be over here, that is equal to 0.4708 meter square. That is the metal sheet required. Okay, this is the metal area of the metal sheet required. So answer will be, hence the metal sheet needed will be, the area of metal sheet needed is equal to 0.4708 meter square. Okay, my dear student, with this we have finished this question number 6 over here, and now we proceed to solve question number 7. Okay, question number 7. Okay, here a lead pencil consists of a cylinder of wood with a solid cylinder of graphite filled in the interior. So actually, see, try to understand, there is, we know that we have got a pencil, we usually have a pencil which is pointed, which we sharpen it. Basically it is a cylinder and it is having one graphite or lead that we use, which runs through the middle of the wooden pencil. Okay, something like that. Now here they are telling the diameter of the pencil is 7 millimeter. The diameter of the pencil means the whole pencil is 7 millimeter. The radius of the pencil will be 7 millimeter divided by, that will be 3.5 millimeter will be the radius of the pencil. And the diameter of the graphite, this diameter means actually the radius of the graphite will be 1 millimeter is that, so 0.5 millimeter. If the length of the pencil means height of the pencil, which is going to be same for both, 14 centimeter, find the volume of the wood and that of the graphite. Means volume of the wood, see, volume of the wood, for that actually we have to find the volume of the pencil and subtract from the volume of the pencil, we have to subtract the volume of the graphite. We have done this before in the case of the pipe. When from the volume of the pencil we subtract the volume of the graphite, then we will get the volume of the wood, and volume of the graphite we will get straight. Okay, so here when it comes to cylindrical pencil, okay, radius is equal to R1 is equal to, but they have given diameter na first, diameter is equal to D1 is equal to 7 mm. Therefore radius is equal to R1 is equal to 3.5 mm. Height is going to be same, so that's why I'll write H only. And then cylindrical graphite, when we get this, so here again they have given diameter will be equal to D2 of that is equal to 1 millimeter. Okay, therefore radius will be equal to R2 will be equal to 0.5 millimeter. Height is still equal to H is equal to 14 centimeter they have given. Find the volume of the wood and that of the graphite. So should I convert centimeter to millimeter or millimeter to centimeter? I will convert 14 centimeter to millimeter. That will be 14 centimeter will be equal to 14 into 10 millimeter. That is 140 millimeter. That is equal to 140 millimeter. सेंटीमीटर में रखना अच्छा रहता था. Okay, we'll see it later. Actually volume at the end na, it will be bigger. So volume will never be told in millimeter cube and all. It's better we convert this into centimeter. The 3.5 millimeter, when I have to convert into centimeter, it will be 3.5 upon 10. That will be 0.35 centimeter. Here also I will have to divide this by 10. 0.5 millimeter will be equal to 0.5 upon 10, because you remember 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. So it is 0.05 centimeter. So this becomes centimeter. Now volume of cylinder is equal to pi r square h. Therefore volume of pencil will be equal to pi pencil r1 square h. Okay, this I'll write. Volume of pencil is equal to pi r1 square h, and volume of graphite will be equal to pi r2 square h. Now therefore volume of wooden part is equal to volume of pencil minus volume of graphite. So volume of pencil is what? Pi r1 square h minus pi r2 square h. So here we will get pi into h will go outside, r1 square minus r2 square. Pi we have to take 22 upon 7, height is 14. r1 square, r1 is basically we have got 0.35 square minus 0.05 square. I will repeat that thing. 7 2s are 14. This will give me 44. See, a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. This is really very easy. 0.35 plus 0.05 into 0.35 minus 0.05. So when you do this, you will get 44 into. Now decimal should be under the decimal. 0.35 plus 0.05 to 0.05. You will get just 0.4. This is 0.4 because last 0 is of no value. When I subtract this 0.35, again I will write decimal under the decimal. This is gone, so I will get only 0.3 into 0.3. This is very easy to multiply now. We can multiply this first. 4 3s are 12 and then 44 into 12. 2 4s are 8, 2 4s are 8, 44, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5 to 8 is the answer. Try to understand this. 5 to 8 is the answer. 2 decimal places. This is equal to 5.28 centimeter cube is the volume of wood over there. Okay. Volume of graphite will be equal to what? Graphite is equal to pi r2 square h. Pi r2 square h. That will be 22 upon 7 r2 graphite r2 0.05 into 0.05 into h is still going to be 14. 7 2s are 14, 2 2s are 4, 2 4. So 5 5s are 25, but then there are 2 decimal places over, 2 decimal places over, total 4 decimal places. This will be like this. Okay. Now I will multiply 25 by 44. 4 5s are 20. 100, and then here also I will get 100, and then I will get 1100. But then I have to give 4 decimal places. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That is equal to 0.11 centimeter cube will be the volume of the graphite, my dear students. Okay. So in this way we are getting the volume of the wooden part is 5.28 centimeter cube and the volume of the graphite is equal to 0.11 centimeter cube, my dear students. Okay. So with this we have finished question number 7, and now we can proceed to the last question, that is the question number 8. A patient in a hospital is given soup, sorry, not soap, soup in a cylindrical bowl. It is a cylindrical bowl. Usually the bowl is hemispherical, but this they are giving in a cylindrical bowl of diameter 7 centimeter. So radius is going to be 3.5 centimeter. If the bowl is filled with soup to a height of 4 centimeter, only to the height of 4 centimeter, okay. How much soup the hospital has to prepare daily to serve 250 patients? It is very easy, my dear students. We have to just find the volume of the cylindrical vessel up to the height 4 centimeter. Whatever is the height of the original height of the bowl, that is not going to matter. So here we will tell diameter of bowl is equal to how much they have told, 7 centimeter. Therefore radius of bowl is equal to 3.5 centimeter. Height of soup is equal to 4 centimeter. Therefore now volume of cylinder, by formula the volume of cylinder is pi r square h. Therefore volume of soup in cylindrical bowl, what I'll do, 22 upon 7 into r square will be 3.5 into 3.5 into h I will take 4. Okay, this will give me what, 7 0.5s are, so 5 2s are 22 into 0.5 means 5, 10 5 2s are 10, 11, then again 35 I have to multiply. See, I have multiplied this, 35 I have to multiply, 5 0 0, 5 1s are 5, 5 1s are 5, 3 0 0, 3 1s are 3, 3 1s are 3, this will give me 3 8 5 0. So this I have reached, and then I have to multiply it by 4, 4 0 0, 4 5s are 20, 4 8s are 32, 33 34, 4 3s are 12, 13 14 15, 154. How many decimal places? 1 over here, 2 decimal places, this is gone, is equal to 154 centimeter cube. This is the volume of the soup in cylindrical bowl. Therefore volume of soup in one cylindrical bowl, 154 centimeter cube. What are they asking? Therefore volume of soup in 250 bowls will be 250 into 154. So 154 into 250. 5 4s are 20, 5 5s are 25, 26 27, find the 5 6 7. This is gone. 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10, 2 1s are 2 3. So what do I get? 0 0 38500 is equal to 38500 centimeter cube. This is the volume of soup they have to make for 250 patients. Okay, my dear students, so with this I have finished exercise 13.6. So soon we will be heading towards 13.7. We have got 2 more exercises left to complete this chapter. Okay. So my dear students, take care, stay home, stay safe, and most importantly, stay happy, my dear students. See you all soon. Love you all. Bye for now.